Howdy. I'm Gabarino, and this is Mirage. Many of you out there like to believe that he needs a buff, but the truth is, you do. And here's the tech to do so. Press your tactical and outruns the decoy. Look how obvious and easy to read that is. Anybody who sees that decoy isn't going to shoot it because they know that it's just a decoy. You can do the same while crouching to unleash the crab variant of the decoy, which, as you're seeing here, is incredibly effective, real convincing stuff. The most effective means of deploying a decoy is sliding. This allows you to put more distance between you and your decoy faster and position them in any way you like, but also allows you to send your decoy sliding again if you take control of them and release them as you're sliding. Here's a quick breakdown. I take control, turn around, run, slide, release control as I'm sliding, and he slides back to me because he had turned and slid as I had. Taking control of your decoys is the most important aspect of Mirage that most Mirage players aren't even thinking about because they just want to mash Q. Instead of mashing Q, you're going to find yourself mashing H or whatever your take control button is. I'm sure you'll want to keybind that to something that's a little more accessible, but I ended up learning just when it was H. Another way to make your decoy move upon releasing control is to release it while crouch walking. Though it may seem useless, remember that you can still control decoys while you've been knocked down, and that the knockdown stance technically counts as a crouch. Using the Decoy Slide tech allows you to slide your decoys far ahead of you to scout points of interest and find enemy positions before you've even arrived to that position. Having the ability to move your decoys freely allows you to minimize the time between cooldowns, allowing your decoys to be more accessible during combat. Though my decoy tripped over his shoelaces in this clip, it created enough confusion to knock two of these guys, and with the decoy fully recharged by this point, I was able to lure out the Wraith while she thought I was low. Big mistake. As Mirage, it's your main goal to always have a decoy out in positions that will attract the enemy's attention, as they will draw shots from you and your team. This team's all turtled up inside the building, so I take the Ash tactical to the chin while I ult, deploying my regular decoy to act as the other potential me in the group. Keeping their attention allowed my teammates to push through the other side. Sometimes the best plays rely on you to work around your team. Though it didn't net you much damage, Victory still relied on you acting as bait. Because that's what you are. Bait. Realistic decoys allow Mirage to be the ultimate point man, as you can work your way through any position while your decoys take all the shots for you. Fighting up this hill is a death sentence in any other situation, but my decoys took enough pressure off of my team to allow them to push forward with me. And it was as easy as just pressing H. Notice how I've barely mentioned the ult thus far? Because ulting right in front of people is a bad habit a lot of you need to break. Apex veterans don't fall for those dollar store ults, so you should be using them more so to absorb shots and relay enemy positions for you and your team. Or if you're really ballsy, you use them to get away with executions. Nothing tilts people more than being executed while their teammates can't save them. Rub a little salt in the wound while you're at it. Since controlled decoys are always tracking your animations, they provide the potential to get away with flashy executions like this one. There he is. A couple things to pay attention to in this clip. After killing the second target, I threw a decoy and set it to track as I turned right around to the guy with the gold knockdown. As I ran over to them, I positioned myself so that my character would be crouched behind their character during the execution. Notice the icon pop up on the top, meaning the last guy saw me and tried to save their friend but shot the wrong person. As my team closed in on them, they began to run, and I could hear them running in the building past me, allowing me to quickly deal with them afterward. Damn, got the execution midway and still finished off the squad. Now, I know I started this video off by saying Mirage doesn't need a buff, but if they were to make a few changes, I left my ideas down in the description for everyone to discuss. Mirage will never be easy, and choosing him will be the path of most resistance. You're gonna die a lot, and though people are always going to question your decision to play him, underestimation works in your favor. Time and practice are the only things standing between you and victory. Good luck.